Alhamdulillah, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I am your brother Mohammed from CovFF, and I'll be hosting today's show. And we've got a very interesting topic to discuss. Alhamdulillah, it's long overdue. So, inshallah, before I get our guest speaker on, I just want to remind the brothers and sisters that my podcast and my YouTube channel is sponsored by a company called Bearbeard. They do premium scented oils for the beard, hair grooming products, and much, much more. So please, brothers and sisters, check out my sponsor, Bearbeard, for beautiful gift ideas for Eid. Alhamdulillah. So yeah, brothers and sisters, we've got a very interesting topic, and today I'm really happy to be joined with our brother Etihaad. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, brother Etihaad. How are you?
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah. And thank you so much to give me a place on your stream. I really appreciate for that. And soon, the Alhamdulillah. And that topic is around like Hindu Tattva, love trap. We call like Bhagava love trap in India. And it's spending so much. Like in UK, other states is related to HSS, Hindu Rashtra, Hindu Sanghi Rashtra, that is HSS. If you go to the Twitter account, that is Peterson's who file a complaint against these HSS organizations, and in India it is RSS. In other country it is HSS. So both are different, and they are doing the same way. They have the same goal, same day. So they are working on it. So we'll talk about it later. And I really thankful you and your teams who reached me out, and it's a great platform for me also to spreading this plan to others so they can prepare for it and they will be safe from that.
Yeah, yeah, brother, it's a very interesting topic. It actually came across to us last year regarding the Hindutva movement here in the UK, whereas a lot of the masajids here were attacked. A lot of Muslims were attacked by extremist right wing group
Yes,
of Hinduism from the Hindu sect. And then
exactly.
later we became apparent that it was a right wing group from the Hindu extremists called Hindutva. And
Yes.
I think they are linked with the BJP party. Am I correct in that?
Yeah, it is correct. Actually, there was an incident I have shown in my previous stream. I have done 3 episodes on it, Ram Navami, where with the proof I have explained it about it, and there are like BJP leaders also involved in it. Likewise, from Hyderabad, Telangana, that was a suspended Raja Singh who organized in Maharashtra hundreds of meetings, Hindu Mahasabha, where he provoke Hindu peoples to attack on Muslims. So there was a pre-planned attack. It was a pre-planned attack where they have targeted masjid and madrasa and the Muslim shops and other stuffs and all. So that I proved in 3 episodes in my channel.
Sure.
So everyone can go and visit there and they can understand what is the plan. So step by step I have go through it and I
Yeah.
show with the proof where the like Godi media deliver this issue on Muslim. So, but we have seen it that the first Hindu attack on mosque and madrasa and other stuff, and they will be they provoke them. They use abusive words on DJ, so they have been provoked. So some of the place that Muslim also in self defense they have attacked.
Yeah, subhanallah, it's so apparent, especially on social media now,
Yes.
regarding Hindu extremism and attacks on Muslims. Just
Yeah.
Muslims going about their daily business, they're getting physically attacked. Our sisters are getting attacked. The
Yes.
places of worship are getting attacked. Is
Yes.
it part of the Hindu belief, or is it more of a political uh, aim of the Hindutva? Is it from scripture, using the religious scripture, or is it more of a political goal
Uh,
that this is happening?
Yes, it's a clearly it's a political agenda. It was started in 1925 when they have gathered like a Hindu Mahasabha, and the leading party was like Hegde, and the other side was Savarkar and Nathuram Godse. They were handling these parties, They have created this RSS. The base was started in 1925, where they were also against the India when this we call Azad Hind Fauj was organized to kick the British Fauj, and they were working with them, and also they have against the India during that freedom time in India. So it was a clearly political agenda. So they want this India to be a Hindu Rashtra, where there is a like a Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel who stop this RSS. He said this RSS is way more dangerous to the India. He banned RSS 3 times in India. So it was a condition was Muslim was good before 2014. It was very good. It was normal, and after 2014 it was that rights was started. That there is a data from 2014 to 2020 where the rights you can see 5400 rights happened. So there are a huge data was going on. So still I'm waiting for the 2023 data, so it will be around like 8002 rights. It was happened in 12 states actually in India. So they were provoking, and it was they have a run schools also more than it was affiliated by AVP. So AVP Sangathan. So more than 1 lakh schools they have in India, and they brainwash their small that Hindu small kids also regarding it, like to kill Muslim or Muslims are your enemies, but they are not. But they are helping a lot. And during the Ramzan, also Mr. Abdul Mazid helped nine. He saved 9 uh, Hindu in during the Ram Navami. So they will fall down in a well. It was 60 feet down. So he saved 9 people from it. So Muslims are not against Hindu, or so they are brainwashing their peoples that the Muslims are your enemies, but we are not. We are helping each other in even during the Ramadan or other stuffs and all. They help in even though like in COVID also they help. They have sell the property to save their lives and all. So many things Muslim did, but they still think we are enemies for them. That's the thing.
Yeah, you said 1925. This is when this particular party was founded, right? Let
Yes.
me try to pronounce the person. Rashtriya, is it Rashtriya?
Swayam Sevak.
Sway. Yeah, okay. He was one of the co-founders of this party called the BJP, or
Yeah.
otherwise
Global.
known as the RSS, right?
Yes. 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 RSS.
And
Yes.
go on, brother. Go on, go on.
Yes. Yes. Please go on. Go on. The founder is
So,
Gobal Hagde.
okay, okay. We've got somebody else backstage. I don't know, brother Etihaad. Do you know brother Mohsin? I'm trying to Mohsin Vrodrox. I don't know who the brother is. He's somebody backstage already. But if you put your camera on, brother, before we get you on, but question and answers will be towards the end. Uh, Sorry, brother, you put your camera on, but I can't see you. Just like a bookshelf in the backstage. So yeah, it's interesting, brother. So do you feel that this movement now? I can't see it stopping. I can see it increasing. It's
Exactly.
gotten very intense now. Uh, why do you think now they are aiming towards the women? Because the topic is the love trap, and why are we kind of like trying to explain to the audience and to the viewers what is their goal now?
There are certain goals they have. First is the Hindu population should be more, and the second thing is Ghar Wapsi. They want all Muslims should be converted to the Hinduism. Otherwise, there is no place for Muslim or Christians. Also, they are targeting Christians as well in a minorities. So also there is a they also there is a certain speeches where I have a screenshot of it WhatsApp and also where they are using towards the girls like to use it and throw it, like use and throw, use the Muslim girl and throw it. So Muslim will be jealous about it, and some of they're doing on the way. So first thing is revenge, it's going on with the girls, and second is ghar wapsi. So you can marry or take a produce more kids and all. And also they want all Muslims should be converted, or all Christian should be you know converted into Hinduism, then only they can live peacefully. Otherwise, though, there is no place for them. So that's the thing. They plan all the things and all. So they are targeting Muslim with a different way. So that is called Bhagwa love trap. So that is I have in Hindi. I have downloaded. I have a letter from them. That is from Swam Sevak RSS itself. How to convince a Muslim girl to become a Hindu or be a girlfriend of yours. So you can use it or throw it, or either you can marry it or kill it. So there are certain cases are going on. Many cases are happening. So I have like few cases
So,
in my.
so, 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 brother, I'm a bit confused here. So, are they actually real Muslim girls that are getting trapped into this?
Yes,
And
yes,
but why? Let me play devil's advocate. I find this very strange. If you were a
yes,
Muslim girl, why would
yes,
you want to get into haram relationships? Can you just explain that?
yes, yes, definitely. The first thing is in India, Muslims are so secular, so liberal, and they're getting into it because they're like awareness campaign is going on. You Muslim, you are backwards. You are not sending your girls to the schools and all, college and all. So these things are happening, and either also they cannot. There are some of the place the Muslim girls cannot go for masjid. Okay, so that is the main reason also, like they're spending lots of the time to spending with the friends or getting out or on the social media, but they are not, you know their parents are not teaching their deen and all, so they don't know the basis of Islam as well. Many, it's not about the like 1%, it is many. You can see only the 5% or 10% who are teaching the deen, they are safe, but there are many people who are not teaching their daughters and not giving the right deen educations and all. So that is why they are going through this things and all. They're trapped in this love traps and all.
Yeah, yeah, I understand. So, to be honest, this is another topic in itself, with this, which is quite horrendous and quite
Hmm.
terrible. But this Hindutva movement, as we can see now in India, their main goal is to what, brother? To get rid of everybody, unless you're a Hindu, or what is their goal? What is their end goal?
First thing is they want India to be a Hindu Rashtra. That is not there because it's a secular country and democratic country. The second one is like in the Hindu Rashtra, only the Hindu can live, other religions cannot live. So they have categorized the things and all. There was a like they have write the Samvidhan also in new constitutions. They wanted to apply on 2020. Unfortunately, it was not happened, but they are forcing to it. So where like they have categorized four categories. So first category will be the Brahman, second category will be in like Kshatriya, third category will be a Vaishya, and the four categories, rest of them, other religions like Buddha, Jain, Muslim, Christian, Sikhs will be under four categories, and they will called in future if it is happened. So we will be also called as a Sudra. So in the four category they have divided. So in that they will take out the rights of from the Muslim. They cannot vote for it. So
Interesting.
they that's they banned. Otherwise, if you don't accept the religion of their, so you will be forced to. If they will be given two choices, either you can left the country, or otherwise you can do the ghar wapasi. That's mean you have to convert to the Hinduism, and otherwise they don't have a place for you. So that's the scene actually.
Okay. Alhamdulillah, we've got our brother, a friendly Muslim, joining us right now, co-hosting the show. Brother, friendly Muslim, I don't know if you've been listening to our guest speaker, brother Etihaad.
Yeah, yeah, no, alhamdulillah, assalamu alaikum, brother. And thank you for having me. And yeah, no, I'm very familiar with the actual topic because I've been highlighting some of the atrocities that have happened on both sides. So I'd like, brother. I mean, I was listening in, and I was also joining. I want you to maybe explain what this Garwapsi movement is, if I've explained that correctly, because I know that's got some media attention also there. If you could maybe shed some light on that.
Yes, actually, Garbhapsi means you have to convert to Hinduism. Otherwise, there is no place for you for any religion. There will be the one religion that is Hinduism. not other religions. If you are not doing it, so you either you can leave the country, or if you want to do stay in India, you have to convert to the Hinduism. That's the agenda. So they're like, that's not all about the Hindus I'm talking about. That is like Hindu Tattva and Hindus are different, but many people are, many peoples. There are few are like a real Hindu who are raising the voice against those peoples. There are many people who are raising the voice against those people and those criminals. But thing is this, like this Hindu Tattva get a more attentions. They have a more peoples. They have a majority of the peoples who want the same thing. That's the thing. So they want a like ghar bapsi, so everyone should convert to the Hinduism. Otherwise, there is no place for you. So there are
Where does
many.
sorry, where does this stem from? Is there a particular argument? I think I heard that they are saying that this was the original religion of the Indian people before the Muslims came. So that's where this sort of come back home to what was the fathers' religion, essentially. I don't know if you could shed some light on that for me.
Yeah, it is not so true. There is a channel called like Science Journey. He proved itself like there is a Brahman is from like the Hinduism. They people came from the outside, and it is also mentioned by like DNA test. So they people not from India. They came from outside, from the European side, other side of it. So their DNA is mainly matched with the European peoples. So they are not from India. They are from outside, from the India. They came from through the Himalaya, and they invaded India and all. So that was the things happen, and these are not like people from India. Be called like Mool Nivasi who follow the Buddhism. Buddhism is the first who came first in India. These people from here, and otherwise like this Brahmana, Kshatriya, this Hinduism, this Sanatani peoples, they call himself. These people are came from other side. So they have what they have done. They mix up the religions, they mix up the religion with the cocktail. Like they have taken everything from other religions. They accepted Jainism, they accepted Buddhism, they accepted many things. So these are the propaganda, and these are spreading false history as well. So they say like I have posted recently history like regarding like these. They are telling like uh, they're telling like the Taj Mahal is not built by the Shahjahan. So everyone was laughing on that. So fake history is propagated by the WhatsApp or other stuffs and sharing by the Twitters and other YouTube channels and all. So they are portrayed their mindset and all. When we go to the archaeological evidence or historical evidence, so they don't believe that. They said by there are like four part of what they say, they have the same mindset. So they are propagating false agenda on like this Mughal architectures as well. So these are like people there is a like one idol was found in Iran or Iraq, I guess. They have propagated it is the Ram Murti, and it was run in our Godi media. We call Godi media here because that is also paid channels. Okay, that is operated by Adani or Ambani, both sides. So they are supporting Modi obviously to run their propaganda and make a business from it. So these things are happened, and then what happened is like wise so they have propagated a lot. Then there is a Saudi article has been came out, so they have clarified there is a not a Ram idols, that is the king name is Rimsin, so it is not a Ram. So they have clarified the issues, and also they one more like 8,000 9,000 years ago there was a temple or architecture has came out, they have claimed it is a Hinduism. Whenever the any idols is came out from the ground or archaeological like idols and all, so they claim like it is from Hinduism itself. So that is the mindset of them. Anything happened that Murti will come, it is belongs to them indirectly. So that is the things they apply for it. And even though if you go through the like books evidence, you will not find like this is like thousand 2 years like books you will get. A scripture of Hinduism you will find only 1,200 oldest. That's it, not more than that. So even the Veda also like 500 or 600 years old itself. If you go to the UNESCO uh, university data, so you will find it out. It's not much old. This is also Veda is written recently. It's like 500 or 600 years ago. So many things, and it was like I guess the Sam is stolen. So there was they have running some debate on it from R. Samaji on Vedas. He said, "Prove me Veda 1% Veda is authentic." So nobody has a dare to prove that things and all. So you can see he saw the data also from different universities. Semi-stolen challenge, semi-stolen.
Yeah. Quick question, because there will be pushback, and I've
Hmm.
seen where it's been mentioned that it's okay for these Hindu extremists to do it because the Muslims are doing it. And in a particular village, etc. There's been incidences where Muslims have done this love trap, etc. What would you say to that? Because that's an argument that seems to be going around. Also, I don't know if you've got any knowledge on that at all.
Yeah. So they are propagating the love jihad propaganda. So again, it's come to the in a reality in Islam, it is not there. If you search in our scriptures, and also it is not there, love jihad and all, they make it their things and all. They are like a liberal type Muslim as well. Have you seen the cases of Aftab and all? He written as a like humanist, but thing is that they are propagating as a, because the name itself, it's Aftab, so they are propagating the love jihad and all, fake propagandas and all. So as I told you, like the majority of in India, they are not like a purely Muslim, they're mixed up, and they are following the path of the west side, and they are mixed up people's there. So they are not doing love jihad and all. There is no far evidence, and you will not find a single video from India where like imams also propagating this love jihad and all. Okay, in Islam also it's not there. If you have, just please represent it. So there are fake propagandas against the Muslim to trap them, because they have a two targets. They are like Muslim male and the Muslim women beings. So what happening is, so in a women's they are planning to like a trap in a love trap, and in for Muslim they are killing people in the if you are not, they are not chanting in the name of Ram, they are killing it, or they are beating badly, and in the name of the cow they are mob lynching the peoples and all. So that's certain cases, many cases. This topic is very vast. If I do, it will take a years and years, and I have a much data about it, very much data about it, with the because I talk in my channel with the proof itself. Evidence, without evidence I never said anything, so there are like certain cases, many cases. And the recently case has come up, like where they in UP, they have cut off their cow, Hindu Tattva itself, Gau Rakshak be called. So they have cut it their own this cow, and then what happened is like they wanted to propagate on Muslim, but they have catch up by the police now, so they're under trial. So there are many fake cases propagate on Muslims. And here, like in India, if you go around the world, you can ask them, the Indian Muslim are more peaceful, very peaceful, okay, in this regard. Even like there are people who under UAPA from 10 years, 20 years and all, they wait for their justice and all. So recently, like 3 4 guys has been came out recently, that Jaipur bomb blast, they've caught up our Muslim brothers, and they were in jail for 11 years and 20 years, but they peacefully they came out, and they wait for it, for justice and all. So in we call like in India, like सबर का दूसरा नाम मुसलमान है, तो कोई वो इंडियन मुस्लिम है जी. My English so
Interesting.
not so good. Yeah.
No, that's fine, brother. I fully understand you, mashallah. Have you got any like clips or videos that you want to play and maybe talk through what's actually going on? If you want to share some videos or some clips, so yeah, feel free, brother.
Yes, sure.
I just want to, before the brother does that, I do watch clips on Twitter where you have Hindu extremists beating their own, Hindu sisters up with sticks and hitting them with rocks and slapping them and everything. Uh, and it always seems to be like, young men, just gangs of young men just, randomly beating, individuals up. And of course,
Yes, sir.
recently they had that festival of Holi, I think it's called Holi, where they throw
Holy.
and throw powder and water or whatever around, and it's just growing up here in the West, especially in the UK, we had this uh, thought process of Hindus being very peaceful, very quiet, very you know, non-violent type of individuals. But recently, it's a different picture that's been painted now regarding Hinduism and Hindus. Brother Frank, the Muslim. I don't know. You growing up in the West, Hindus seem to come across as peaceful, quiet individuals.
Yeah. Thing is that like you say rightly in this is the question for me, a friendly Muslim. Then so I can talk with
Well, it's toward friendly Muslim, but inshallah, if you want to,
Yeah,
push back.
you can answer, but yeah, I can
Yeah.
understand the point of the question.
yeah.
But
So
if you can answer.
yeah. So in the name of holy, they are molesting women. There are many cases every year where there are women. They use like Borana Mano holy, so they're molesting women every year. The foreigners are coming in our country to see like how peaceful they are, but they are getting a like negative impact from India because of these festivals and all. So they came to the India to just enjoy these festivals and all. They wanted to see how they are celebrating in Hindu Rashtra. Matlab they feel like they are very peaceful. Then the videos are come out from the Japan lady, one from the UK. The certain many videos are there. Even the Indian women are also not safe. Where the college school girls and college school girls, they were molested. They stop in between and they have they the private parts they have touches like the breast and the side and hips and all. They are putting their hands and all, and they are putting the colors and all. So this is happening actually. So these people are they have brainwash like anything. They didn't think of like they are not living in a reality, so we call them andhbhakt that we use. Even like some of the peoples are also using it, and they're like people who are they know the direct truth, and they are also not defending the Hindu tattva. There are two kind of peoples. Hindus are peaceful, but I'm not talking about the Hindu tattva. They are two different ideology, and those people who are connected with the RSS, that is called Hindu tattva, and they are not good peoples, and they are brainwashing of people with the lies and the false data. And that is exposed by, I guess you are following on Twitter's Mohammed Zubair. Please follow them. He's he exposed the propaganda, completely exposed the propaganda of RSS and fake news as well, which was shared by the BJP or RSS peoples and all. And one more thing, and there is a like a lady called like Sabina, we call Sabina Apa or Sabina Qureshi, who is fighting against this Bhagwa love trap, and he's fighting a lot. He saved many girls from it, and has also she's having a like official page on Twitter itself. You can see many cases of the Bhagwa love trap. There are many where the girls begging around to save me. There are many clips are there where girls are begging around to save me from this guy. So there are many people on international level or international way also. There is a one Bangladeshi girl was trapped and she was asking to please go. He sees begging to the government to please take me from India and I wanted to go for home. He's forcing to convert to the Hinduism. Otherwise, there is no choice for you. So there are many trappers are there. Then there are like certain victims clips are there on my channel. You can see there itself. So I will show you like first how they are planning and how they are doing it and all, trapping and all. So that videos I will show you. Some of the screenshot. There is a Hindi I will say in Hindi and I will explain in it. So there is a like a letter which was given to the RSS peoples where they are following that letter to how to trap the Muslim girls. That is also I will show you on the screen.
Yeah, of course. Go ahead and share
Yeah.
the
So,
stream, and I can put it on.
yes. Yes. Can you share the screen? Or?
Yeah, I will do now, brother. I don't know if there's going to be any sound. Is that
Sound
or
will be
you
there.
want? Okay.
Yes.
Brother, just before you press,
Yeah.
Sorry, just before you press play, I just want to address the comments. I was the victim of the compliments, not CovFF. That just to clarify in the chat, please. Sorry, brother. Carry on.
Yes. Thank you.
सामने वाले को कमजोर करना है तो मैं उसके क्या पॉइंट पकड़ना चाहिए बताओ सामने वाले को बिल्कुल सही अगर हमने कमजोर करना है तो मैं उसके क्या पॉइंट पकड़ना चाहिए बताओ सामने वाले को बिल्कुल सही अगर हमने मुसलमानों को कमजोर करना है तो सबसे पहले हमें उनकी लड़कियों पे टारगेट करना होगा। जहां हम उनकी लड़कियों पे टारगेट करेंगे अपने आप ही साले कमजोर हो जाएंगे। भाइयों मैं आपको यकीन दिलाऊंगा जो मेरे साले हैं 5 जिम है कम से कम 10 लाख रुपए महीने कमाते हैं। महेंद्र भाई जानते हैं ठीक है। एक जिम मेरे घर के सामने ही है जो कि अच्छी खासी चलती है लेकिन फिर भी वो क्यों कमजोर है क्योंकि उनकी नब्ज ही मेरे हाथ में है। सामने वाले को कमजोर करना है तो मैं उसके क्या
The first video where this guy is saying if you wanted to take a revenge on Muslim, okay, so like you can create a love trap and for the like girls, Muslim girls, trap the Muslim girls. That is the main solutions. So they have this is called like meetings, Mahasabha, Hindu Mahasabha. So they attack on like that. There is a second videos I will show you. So they offer money also to run this trap as well. You can see this video.
चाहे वैश्य हो
It is on screen, yeah.
समाज का व्यक्ति, हिंदू धर्म का व्यक्ति, चाहे वो ब्राह्मण हो, चाहे क्षत्रिय हो, चाहे वैश्य हो, चाहे वह शूद्र हो, वह किसी भी मुस्लिम युवती के साथ शादी करेगा तो अखिल भारत हिंदू युवा मोर्चा के किसी भी जिला कार्यालय पर जाकर के 2.5 लाख का चेक और 6 महीने उनके रहने की व्यवस्था, उनके खाने की व्यवस्था और उनके पूरे सुरक्षा की जवाबदारी अखिल भारत हिंदू युवा मोर्चा लेगा। और साथ साथ हम आज से एक अभियान चालू करेंगे, भारत के हर हिंदू के घर में एक तलवार और एक भगवा झंडा देंगे। समय आने पर उसका भरपूर उपयोग किया जाएगा। संगठन, देश, धर्म और राष्ट्र रक्षा के लिए उनको तैयार किया जाएगा। जैसे समाज का व्यक्ति, हिंदू धर्म का व्यक्ति, चाहे वो
So they are saying they are offering the money, 2.5 lakhs rupees to trap the Muslim girl, and they will give like 6 months of like accommodations to live with it, or they're like for the jobs and all, they're offering it. Who will trap the Muslim girl will get this rewards and all. So this is the things they are doing it, and they are like in previous video they are saying it like to take a revenge from Muslim guys, you have to trap the Muslim girls, then only we can break them. So that's the main goal from those people. So there are like certain videos I will show you again. One more video is there. Just a minute. Because this topic is very broad, Mohammed, because it will end with like a 30-40 episode it will go. So I will show you some of them. So like our presentation will be done within a minute, so it will not be long. So that's the thing. Otherwise, I will send you the more data and all. We are working on the PDFs as well. So inshallah, that will enlighten you how broad they are doing it. This is the like victims I'm representing right now. These are the victims who are trapped in a love trap and they betrayed that girls.
तीनों जन मिलकर मुझे मारने लगे और मेरी बच्ची को एक हाथ पकड़ लिया कि मैं इसको चौथे माले से नीचे गिरा दूंगा। ऐसा फिर जब देखो तो बोलते हैं कि ऐसा वैसा। हाँ, मानती हूँ मैंने गलती की, एक हिंदू के साथ शादी करके मैंने बहुत बड़ी गलती की, पर आज मुझको पछतावा हो रहा है, मुझे अफसोस हो रहा है कि हाँ मैंने बहुत बड़ी गलती की। अभी मेरी बच्ची 1.5 साल की है। पढ़वा ले 7 दिन के अंदर मिट जाएगा। मैंने अपनी लाइफ में कभी पढ़वाया नहीं था तो मैंने पढ़वा लिया। अब इससे एसिड डाल दिया, फिर ये चूना साबुन करके लगड़ दिया। बोल रहे बस तुझे मिटवाने का शौक था। ये इसको लेकर भी 6 दिन हो गए, मैंने इसमें ना पानी टच किया है ना इसको कुछ किया। तीनों जन मिलकर मुझे मारने लगे और मेरी बच्ची को एक हाथ से पकड़।
This is the girl, and she also trapped by the Hindutva, and the whole family torture her, and they are beating she's having the kids, the one girl kids from him, and she was abused, and they now they don't want her. Okay, they have taken the revenge. That is what happening with the Muslim girl. Lots of Muslim girls, they use it and they are throwing it just to take a revenge from Muslim. That was the agenda. The second victim I will show you. There is one more victim. I have many victims because it will not cover in this one stream.
Yeah, sure.
So I will recommend you one channel also that is called like Savina Qureshi on Twitter. So that you can see lots of evidence and victims who were crying, helping. They're asking help. This is the another one.
और पूरी डिटेल लेंगे। क्या नाम है आपका?
मेरा नाम फरजाना है और
फरजाना उर्फ मुस्कान।
फरजाना उर्फ मुस्कान।
अच्छा,
मेरी शादी 2010 में हुई थी।
किसके साथ?
संजय के साथ हुई थी। मैं दिल्ली की रहने वाली हूँ और वो फरीदाबाद की। हम दोनों एक ही साथ स्कूल में पढ़ाते थे। मैं एक एनजीओ के थ्रू लाइब्रेरियन थी और वो गवर्नमेंट टीचर थे।
कौन सी जगह?
बदरपुर में पढ़ाते थे, एमसीडी स्कूल में,
दिल्ली में।
जी
ठीक है।
उसके बाद उनको मेरे से प्यार हुआ और शादी हुई। शादी के बाद जब मैं काफी दिन तक मेरे को
शादी कैसे हुई थी? कोर्ट मैरिज या अरेंज मैरिज?
आर्य समाज मंदिर से शादी करके रजिस्ट्रेशन करवाया था उन्होंने यूपी में। पहले इन्होंने साकेत में अप्लाई किया शादी के लिए, बट ये फ्रॉड तरीके से नोटिस रुकवाना चाहते थे, जो कि मैं नहीं चाहती थी। मैं चाहती थी कि मेरे पेरेंट्स तक नोटिस जाए। वहाँ पे शादी ना करके इन्होंने मंदिर में की।
Can you just pause it there? Okay, let me try. I'm trying to understand what she's saying. She's saying it was an arranged marriage. This lady's claiming is an arranged marriage. So surely, if it's an arranged marriage, you're going to sit down with the opposite family. You're going to ask them, of course, if they're Muslim, non-Muslim. I don't understand how this came to be, brother Etihaad. Can you explain to me?
Yes.
How did this happen?
Yes. Just a minute. So where he said like arrange? Just a minute.
मुस्कान।
फरजाना उर्फ मुस्कान।
अच्छा,
मेरी शादी 2010 में हुई थी।
किसके साथ?
संजय के साथ हुई थी। मैं दिल्ली की रहने वाली हूँ और वो फरीदाबाद की। हम दोनों एक ही साथ स्कूल में पढ़ाते थे। मैं एक एनजीओ के थ्रू लाइब्रेरियन थी और वो गवर्नमेंट टीचर थे।
कौन सी जगह?
बदरपुर में पढ़ाते थे, एमसीडी स्कूल में,
दिल्ली में।
जी
ठीक है।
उसके बाद उनको मेरे से प्यार हुआ और शादी हुई।
That was not like arranged marriage, brother. It was a like love marriage. She was working in NGO, and he was a school teacher. They meet each other and they fall in love, and that was the case. That is not arranged marriage. He met a Hindu guy. Yeah.
शादी के बाद जब मैं काफी दिन तक मेरे को
शादी कैसे हुई थी? कोर्ट मैरिज या अरेंज मैरिज?
आर्य समाज मंदिर से शादी करके रजिस्ट्रेशन करवाया था उन्होंने।
He's saying arranged marriage.
No. Not she's not saying arranged marriage. She's saying Arya Samaji temple. There is a two sect in Hinduism. That is one Sanatan Dharma. One is Arya Samaji. Arya Samaji believe in one God. In like Hindu, they are also Hindu, but they have a two sect in Hindu in Sanatan Dharma. One is Arya Samaji, one is Sanatani who worship idols and all. Sanatan Dharma. Arya Samaji who worship in one God. Okay, so that is they have a temples in India, so they have visited there and they have married there. That is not arranged marriage. I guess you got my point right now.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. I think the same thing will happen sometimes in Las Vegas. You have like churches where marriages take place, but they're not actually real churches. They're just for the ceremony itself and for them to legally get married inside some type of way. I understand what you're saying, brother. Yeah.
Next.
यूपी में पहले इन्होंने साकेत में अप्लाई किया शादी के लिए, बट ये फ्रॉड तरीके से नोटिस रुकवाना चाहते थे, जो कि मैं नहीं चाहती थी। मैं चाहती थी कि मेरे पेरेंट्स तक नोटिस जाए, उनको कुछ करना हो तो वो रोकेंगे, बट उन्होंने फिर उसको ना वहाँ पे शादी ना करके इन्होंने मंदिर में की।
तो उसके पास मेरे पे कागज है और
She wanted to marry in court, but that guy wanted to marry in temple. So that's the case. And she wanted to notice her parents, but unfortunately, she didn't able to do that.
जो गवाह थे शादी के टाइम पे वो इन्हीं के परिवार के थे, मेरे परिवार का कोई भी नहीं था। शादी करके इन्होंने 10-12 दिन मुझे मेरे घर पे ही रखा और फिर उसके बाद ये मुझे अपने घर लेके आए। 3 दिन बाद इन्होंने मुझे मारा और बोला कि मैंने एक मुस्लिम लड़की से मुझे बदला लेना था कि मुस्लिम आतंकवादी होते हैं और मुझे बदला लेना था, इसलिए मैंने तेरे से शादी की। पर मैंने उस चीज को कभी भी इतना गहराई से नहीं सोचा कि हस्बैंड है, कोई नहीं, गुस्से
3
में।
दिन बाद की बात है।
3
Have you? Yeah. Now she's saying like I wanted to take a revenge from Muslim because Muslims are terrorists. That's why I marry you and use you. Like likewise, the second victims. This is. I guess you understand what she's saying.
Yeah, I did briefly. Yeah.
Yeah.
दिन बाद की बात है और बहुत बुरी तरीके से मारा था। इनके पास ही एक डॉक्टर थी, वो भी मुझे घर पे ट्रीटमेंट के लिए आई थी, जिनका नाम सरोज है, और वो खुद आई थी वहां पे मुझे देखने के लिए घर के। मुझे नहीं पता कि अब वो इस चीज को एग्री करेंगे या नहीं
चलो
करेंगे।
3 दिन बाद मारा पीटा, उसके बाद क्या हुआ?
उसके बाद वही चीज रहा कि
Yeah. So this is the another victims. I have many victims, brother. Many victims where they were fall into love trap and they had been tortures and they have a babies from them. They have kicked out from home. There one more girl that have been abortion many times. Many times. Like if they have a baby, then they have do the abortions and kill that babies and all. So many cases are there. So many. This is the end of the victims. I guess 3 victims are enough, or I have a huge data on it. You can see this one.
मैं अक्टूबर में एक लड़के से मिली थी जिनका नाम गौरव कुमार है। उन्होंने मुझसे काफी दोस्ती बढ़ाई, दोस्ती की और हम लोगों की दोस्ती बहुत अच्छी हो गई। नवंबर की लास्ट में उन्होंने मुझे बताया था कि मेरी माँ बहुत बीमार रहती है, उनका मेंटली डिस्टर्ब रहती है वो। तो नवंबर में उन्होंने कहा कि मेरी मदर से मिलने चलोगी तुम? ओके ठीक है, चलिए मदर से मिलने चलिएगा। तो क्योंकि मैं उन्हीं के साथ मतलब ज्यादातर बैंक से ऑफिस जाती थी, कार्ड में जॉब करते हैं, तो और फिर ऑफिस से घर भी वही मुझे छोड़ देते थे क्योंकि मेरी मदर एक्सपायर है। मुझे थोड़ा उनकी तरफ से मॉरली सपोर्ट मिलता था तो मुझे अच्छा लगता था। फिर वो मुझे अपने घर ले गए थे नवंबर में लास्ट टाइम में और मदर से मिलाने के लिए। फिर मदर से वो मुझे मिलाए बात हुई, फिर कुछ खाना वाना हम लोगों ने खाया, वहीं पर चाय पिया, खाना वाना खाया। वो कुछ था ऐसा था कि कुछ रिलेशनशिप उन्होंने बनाया जिसको बोलने लगी, मतलब सुबह जब उठे तो मैं रोने लगी कि भाई ये चीजें गलत है और आप ये चीजें कैसे कर सकते हो। तो उन्होंने कहा कि मैं तुमसे बहुत प्यार करता हूँ और तुम मुझसे दूर नहीं हो जाओ, तुम मेरे पास हमेशा रहो, मैंने इसलिए ये चीज की है। मैंने कहा नहीं, लेकिन ये तो गलत चीज है ना, ऐसा तो नहीं कर सकते है ना। फिजिकली रिलेशनशिप उन्होंने बनाया। तो उस टाइम उनके घर में सिर्फ उनकी माँ थी, तो उनके मतलब फादर भी हैं, उनके फादर की 2 शादियां हुई हैं और वो एक ही घर में अपनी 2 पत्नियों को लेके अब रह रहे हैं, उस टाइम नहीं थे। और मुझे कहा गया कि मेरे फादर जो है वो गांव गए हुए हैं, तो इसलिए मतलब हम वहाँ स्टे वहां पे उन्होंने किया और जो भी था उन्होंने दवा ववा मुझे दे दी थी नशे की। सुबह में जब हम उठे तो हम ये चीज उनको बोले कि आपने ये सारी चीजें क्यों की? तो भाई हम तुमको खोना नहीं चाहते हैं, और जब हम तुमको फर्स्ट टाइम देखे थे
There is a one more videos, full videos are there, but it was very long, and she explained it about it. She was felt emotionally with that guy. He used emotions words and put in a sindoor. They used sindoor on a head to make a wife and all. So when they were emotionally fell in love, he used emotional word and then put it a sindoor in his head, and then he said like now we are wife and husband. So then he used it and throw it away. She did a motion many times. That was the case, and that was a long video. Inshallah, I will post it later on my channel itself because short video I have put it. So that is also one more victims who were that girl was being used and throw it away. And there is one more Kashmiri girls is there. That is I will also show one victims. It is on.
Yeah, it's on now, brother.
नहीं है ना मेरी गलती।
आपकी गलती यही है कि आपने लव मैरिज किया।
मेरी गलती ये है कि मैंने लव मैरिज किया और मैं लड़की नॉन मुस्लिम थी, इसके लिए मैंने अपना धर्म बदल दिया। इससे ज्यादा एक लड़की क्या कर सकती?
क्या धर्म बदल दिया मतलब?
मैं मुस्लिम से हिंदू बन गई।
अच्छा, ये बात आप पहले नहीं बताए। आप पहले मुस्लिम थे?
हाँ।
क्या नाम था पहले?
मेरा पहला नाम सुमेरा।
सुमेरा?
हनीफ।
सुमेरा हनीफ पहले। अच्छा।
शादी के बाद जो है मेरा अंजलि सिंह बन गया।
अच्छा, पहले आप मुस्लिम थे?
हाँ।
उसके बाद धर्म बदल के शादी किए?
जी।
अच्छा,
कोर्ट में शादी
किए।
हाँ। तो इससे बोला ये
नामकरण कहाँ पे हुआ था?
कोर्ट में ही हुआ।
नामकरण कोर्ट में ही हुआ।
तो कोर्ट में जो है नहीं है क्या मेरी गलती?
आपकी गलती यही है कि आप
She is also a victim again, and इसको भी छोड़ दिया, मतलब use and throw वाला केस चल रहा है. They have said like that, married a Muslim girl, if you don't like it then go for others. And there are many cases where like Hindu guys have like already married 3-4 kids they have, and they have just for the fun to take a revenge, they have married the second girl without saying it they are married, and they have married them. So that is data also there for me, with me. So many datas I have. So I have selected the few of them. This is the fifth one. This is the another case from Muzaffarnagar, Bihar. That video you understand, I guess, right, Brother Mohammed?
Yeah, I do understand. Yeah, I do understand it. Yeah.
Yeah. She was like Muslim before, then he converted into Hinduism, and that guy left her alone. Next case, this one.
जिसके चलते ये राजी हो गई उसके साथ रहने के लिए। लेकिन इस लड़की की दास्तान सुनेंगे आप भी हैरान हो जाएंगे और आपको ये पता चलेगा कि किस तरह से लड़कियों को फंसाया जा रहा है। और आज ये लड़की पुलिस स्टेशन के चक्कर काट रही है। जिस लड़के ने इसके साथ धोखा किया वो तो फरार बताया जा रहा है। आखिर क्या हुआ इस लड़की के साथ, इसी की जुबानी सुनिए।
मामला क्या है कि ये लड़का एक नंबर का फ्रॉड है, मेरे साथ चीट किया है, शादी के झांसा देके मुझे फंसा लिया है। बस ऐसे क्योंकि मेरे पापा नहीं है, भाई नहीं है, इसके बस झूठी मोटी दिलासा दिला कि हम तुम्हारा साथ देंगे, ये करेंगे। बहाना से मुझे नेटवर्किंग मार्केटिंग के बहाना से मुझे ले गया और मेरे साथ रिलेशनशिप में रहा और मेरी मांग में सिंदूर भी भर दिया। अब कहते कि हम शादी नहीं की है। बस ये नेटवर्किंग मार्केटिंग की वजह से।
कहाँ का नाम जाएंगे?
सकरा थाना। हम किए, सकरा थाना में भी किए, महिला थाना भी किए हैं, महिला आयोग में भी किए, सब जगह किए हैं। 1 साल तक मेरे साथ रहा है ये लड़का। उसके बीच मेरे पेट में 2 महीना 20 वर्ष का बेबी भी था, जिसने इसने माँ और बेटा दोनों मिलके बच्चा को अबॉर्शन करा दिया, जबकि दवा खिला के। शिकायत किए, एसपी सर के यहाँ भी किए, सब जगह किए। समाज में 3 वो पंचायती को नहीं मानता है, बोलता है कि तुम मुस्लिम हो और हम हिंदू, बस हम मुस्लिम को यूज करने के लिए हम लोग इस्तेमाल करते हैं। लड़का हिंदू है।
ये लड़की तमाम सबूत अपने साथ ले आई है, आप लोग यहाँ पर देख सकते हैं। अब तो वक्त बताएगा कि इस लड़की को इंसाफ मिलेगा या फिर नहीं मिलेगा। पहले तो इस लड़की को ये कहा गया कि तुझे जॉब दिलाई जाएगी, तेरी जिंदगी संवार दी जाएगी। जब ये लड़की राजी हो गई, इसके घर में कोई भी नहीं था इसे गाइड था, और यही नहीं लड़की को शादी की लालच भी दी गई, जिसका शिकार ये लड़की हो चुकी है। और अवेयरनेस के लिए हम तमाम लोगों से गुजारिश करते हैं कि इस वीडियो को ज्यादा से ज्यादा शेयर करें।
Can you just translate that for our English audience, please, Brother Etihaad?
Yes,
roughly
sure.
what she was explaining.
Yeah, she was also fallen in a trap, and she was like pregnant, and abortion has been done by the family, and even the family has supported the boy. He did the right thing, and that guy said, like because we wanted to take a revenge from the Muslim, that is why we use Muslim girls. that the statement was there. So that the girl was like fall in trap, and that was the case and all. That is happening with the every Muslim girls, many Muslim girls.
But
So
what,
there is a
but
how
I'm
they
going to push, brother. I'm going to push back. Why is this happening to the Muslim girls? You know why? You know why are they? Is it lack of education, lack of family structure, or there's no religion? It just for me, brother. It's like you can't just blame the Hindu boys, okay? Because at the end of the day, the sisters should be fully aware that getting into haram relationships and
yeah
contacting people on social media and having this kind of one-to-one discussions is haram, and then
exactly.
and then I see them now dressing in the hijab and niqab and stuff like this. Is it because to hide their shame, hide their faces? I find it quite hard to comprehend. Maybe because I'm living in the West, or maybe I'm from a different type of background.
Yeah.
That why are these sisters falling into these traps? And especially when you're going into a relationship, and I'm not getting into too much detail. I know the Hindus don't believe in circumcision and other type of cleanliness and stuff like this. Why are the Muslim sisters falling for this?
Yes. The first thing is like absolutely the family structures not following the deen. Their self. They don't know do like any like they don't read Quran. They don't know the Hadith. They not don't know about the fully Islam. Means like they know the name of Allah. They know the some of the like Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is there. I visited a place in Andhra. There was one family was there, and I asked one guy the kids. That father is explaining about my kids is very intelligent. You can ask any questions about it, he will answer. Okay, very good, mashallah. So I asked one question, so what is our prophet name? So he didn't answer. I don't know. He said. So there are like certain places in India where like people don't know about the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, even they are
Yeah.
Muslim. So they're like a difference because of like the lack of deen, they are not following, and they don't do the talims and all. They are not teaching about what is halal, what is haram. They go with the flow. What's happening in the world, they're following it. And what happened is like every boy has a mobile phone where like social media is there, like chatting apps are there, matrimony sites are there, gaming in a gaming also, like you can chat with the girls. There is a case from the Pakistani girls came to the India. He married one Hindu guy, then they sent back to the Pakistan again. So there things are happening because through the social media it's also, and they are brainwashing it by the reels videos are they're like certain uh like love relationships videos are there on the like social media. They attract to them, so they created a dream world. But their target is like for they have targeted the girls age of from 14 to 15 years girls, because these girls are these girls are living in a dream world. What's you created in their mind,
Yeah.
like filmy
Yeah.
dunya, like heroine type. They feel like my dream was my dream has come because I fell in love and I got my dream boy and all. So they don't think about the like haram and halal, because this should be done by the from the beginning. But the majority of the Muslim not doing it. They are far from it. And
Yeah.
in this situation, what happening in India, the Muslim, I feel like the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam also say in Bukhari, like if a woman wanted to go for masjid, don't stop them. So we can make a place for them separate with the, like all the parda and all. So they can also offer the namaz. They will, because that what is the hadith we are listening, they are not listening it. They are busy in their work. And they are going in school. They are going colleges and all. They don't have a time for to follow the deen and all. So if it is this
Uh,
is the case, we can be neutralize these things and all.
yeah, but I saw there was like a social experiment,
Yeah.
or there was something I watched, and the women were saying we want to go, and we want to feel that connection. We don't just not want to be in the house also, but they're not allowed to. Their space isn't allowed. Also, I wanted to find out what are the parents in India. What are their sort of responses to this? What are they doing to fight this? Is there any sort of anti campaigns that are in place also?
There the campaign running on through like there is a one I told the one lady name, that is Savina Qureshi. She stopped many cases of the Bhagwa love trap, and she is working through it, and she is very busy woman, and she is working on the ground level. And one more, like, so 2-3 NGOs are there who are working on it. This is regarding the Bhagavad love traps, but the thing is that whatever we are doing it, if we catch up, they will catch easily if we are stopping these things and all. So they will put us on the jail and all. So that is also happening. For regarding the love trap, they have a dual mindset. If they are doing the Bhagavad love trap, that is okay. Okay. So if they are stopping people, Muslim people, to fall in love with a Hindu girl, that is they call self like a love jihad. So that they can stop, they can beat, they can mob lynch the Muslim boys. So this is allowed. But if the Muslim, they are not lynching the peoples and all, they are just going there and asking the girls regarding, they explaining about the deen and all. They're explaining about the, like, what is happening in India right now, and you are the targeting and all. So this is the case and all. What happening is the route is to start from the school itself. They go for school, they targeting, because in India we are living in a secular uh, country where, like, boys and girls are studying together. So there is a, like, they're teaching them so how to trap the girl in a school, how to trap a girls in a college, how to trap in a girls in a, like, MNCs companies, how to trap a girls in a coaching. So was a case from the coaching. There was a videos come to me, and there was a, like, there was a one guy who pretend to be secular. They have said itself, "Okay, praise Islam, be a secular if you want to take a Muslim girls and all." So there are, like, many things I have shown in my this five episode. I have done the 5 episode on it with the proof and all. And then next episode will come soon on this same topic on Bhagavad love trap.
Yeah, inshallah. Great.
So that's
To be
the
honest,
next
brother, it would be great to get some more guests on. If you want to welcome other people onto the channel of CovFF to kind of like expose this type of mentality, it'd be great to get some more people on because, I can see it kind of taking place here in the UK with grooming gangs and so forth. So, it would be good to be highlighted, and plus to inform our beloved sisters around the world not to go into haram relationships. And this is one of the aspects of falling into haram relationships, and also not involving your parents in the process of marriage and the whole process of marriage, and having a sitting, arranging a sitting with both families to kind of find out what the other person is like. And it's very important for our sisters not to get emotionally attached to any person without your parents knowing, the aspects of the relationship. We got to keep it halal 100%, and and this is one of the dangers if we don't, that we fall into. Even brother Etihaad, even we have Muslim brothers who bring into haram relationship our Muslim sisters, and they are used and abused and then thrown to one side. It happens across the board. But
Yes.
this issue regarding the Hindutva, this is for them their jihad or their type of payback to the Muslim community in India. If I'm not wrong, is that correct, brother?
Yes,
Etihaad?
there are many. There are, like, many boys who are, like, taking the advantage from, like, to fulfill the, like, sexual desire with the, like, many girls. They're Muslim, liberal type. They don't go for namaz itself. They don't follow the deen. In India, it was happening. There are more people where you can see in a Jummah, you can see lots of people. Then after the Jummah, you will not see a one saf of behind the, like, imam. Okay. So they are not following their deen. They are like boys who are involving in, like, taking drugs, having, like, alcohol, and they claim to be Muslim, but they are not following the deen. They are far away. So they are using these girls for just for the sexual desire. So they feel like, and this is the case because of these things, and lots of Hindu taking the advantage of Muslim girls. They think they are not giving the, like, respect to us. Let's go for the non-Muslim. So that is the thing. That is the thing. That is true. Actually, they are taking advantage.
Yeah.
Advantage of it.
Brother friendly Muslim, what's your thought?
Yeah, quick question. Are there some, because I know there's some channels out there, I think Casa Alma is it Kasir Ahmed Raja.
Yeah.
And there's a group of channels also
Iman Union. Yeah.
out there. Yeah, that's it. So I know they've also been doing a lot of work over the last year and a half.
Yes.
In terms of education, counter arguments, dealing with the polemics,
Yes.
dealing with the problem of atheism, alhamdulillah. So what other steps are there? I know there are some bigger channels also. The Muslim Youth Club, I think it's called, or something like that. Names are shifting on there, but are these things helping? What else can be done out
Yeah.
there in
So,
terms of bringing
uh,
awareness?
lots of things happen when the Iman Union has come to the picture. There was a call like fake that paid ex-Muslim movement has happening in India, and we also exposed them. And in the reality, they were paying by the RSS itself to run the propaganda in India to against the Islam. That also we have a many proof for them, and we have find it out. They are like womanizers. They are doing just for the money, and they want to go out doing massage in Bangkok. Then Hindus are paying it lots of money, and there are like many disaster happen in ex-Muslim movement where they're fighting each other for money. So lots of destruction happen, and these all people paid by the RSS itself. Uh, the Hindus are paying it, Bajrang Dals are paying it, RSS people are paying it. They call their self humanist, but they are only talk about the Muslims. They're like Adam Seekers, that guy. He's from Christianity. Why, if you are following the humanity path, that there is a many flow, many things are happening, because you can see in the Bible, if you go through it, like lots of things are happening, but you are not asking the question Adam Seeker, but you are sitting behind and supporting him. That is a call like Sahil, ex-Muslim Sahil on India. So they are on the big pictures and all, and like for Sachwala, be called like Jhoot Wala, because he like there was a debate with Mufti Yasin Nadim Al Bajdi Sahab. So he fell down in that debate, and then he is not coming back because of it. He feared with like to debate with Yasin Nadim Al Bajdi. And there was one more ex-Muslim that praised by lots of Hindu, that is called like Sahil. He also like there was
Samir.
a debate. Yeah, there
Okay.
was
Okay.
there was a debate with Zaid Patel Saab. Uh, okay, so that in that debate, he is like badly destroyed by Zaid Patel Saab. So that whole ex-Muslim movement is fall down now, and they are also fighting each other for money and women's. That's a happen, and that was totally exposed. Now, like before that, the people are seeing like in a 10,000, 12,000 people. Now the audience is coming down to 3,000 or 2,500 people. They understand they are running they paid money, and they use the same Hindu women and all. They are using for like to having a sex with the Hindu girls and all. The RSS people offering the girls also for them. There are one ex-Muslim caught with the like ex-Muslim Samir with the one girl. Uh, he live on the camera, and there is one moderator called like Chulbul Pandey who caught in nude on
Oh
the camera.
wow. Okay. Yeah. No. I'm familiar with a lot of those names because I was observing what was going on, and so I
Yeah.
saw that they also were in-house fighting between them also, and in terms of also lots of name changes. They were
Yes.
ex-Muslim something, then they were then adopting a Hindu name, then or they
Yeah.
seem to be changing their names every few
Yes.
months. Everybody wanted
Yes.
a Sanatnam name, or then they didn't seem to fall for anything else. So there was
Mhm.
nothing humanist. It was disguised as humanist, but it was all anti-Muslim, essentially.
Exactly. Exactly.
Uh,
That is
you
paid
know,
by the whole propaganda ex-Muslim movement in India is paid by the RSS, BHP, Vishwa Hindu Parishad. It is running by them. So lots of Hindu praise them. If you go and ask about the Hinduism, they will not talk a single word of it. Okay, this is like bad things are happening in Hinduism, because I read about it, because I also atheist for 3.5 years, and I came back to Islam again after reading all the books and all, and I do my research and I clear my doubt. Then I came back to this like Islam. I never did this ex-Muslim things. It is very new to me, this ex-Muslim things and all. Before the COVID, this COVID happened and all, so I was just seeing the YouTube. Then first time I have seen this ex-Muslim movement, so I thought like, what is this? Like, either you will become an atheist or agnostic or deist things and all. So that is the new thing for us, because why they keep the ex-Muslim movement? Because for the Muslim, ex-Muslim itself, it will like attract Hindu people, because like there are lots of Hindu Islamophobe live in India who want to do praise them and support them, like lakhs of rupees and dollars spending on them, lakhs of rupees they have taken from Hindus.
Yeah, no. I've seen that, and I've also seen that. Then some of the Hindu polemicists were like, "You're going to them, and prompting so much money into them, basically, as if they are actually going to save you. And then when they fall short, or after they go, then where are you, basically?" And again, the Oman Union have done a lot of work,
Lots of work.
a lot of work, and may Allah bless them and everyone
Amen.
involved in that. Because I know the amount of work that they put in the streams, the education, and a constant approach with it. And so that was something good to see. And I think it was needed because there was this sort of new atheism spring also. And so then they were also able to then make sure they were answers, give someone understanding, go through hadith, and go through the counter arguments. So none of the stuff that they were bringing up over there was new to us, maybe in the West, because these were the arguments that they were recycling and then sort of spreading over there, basically. And so then the answers were already there, and they just needed feeding and cohesiveness. So alhamdulillah, I can see that there's been a shift there also in viewing numbers and the way that people are approaching both sides also. So I think that's a great deed that they've done, and I hope we continue also as an ummah to really just keep understanding that we need to refresh these every year. Just because we dealt with them last year, just because we dealt with them 5 years ago, each year they're going to be targeting Muslims and others that are coming to Islam with the same arguments and recycling them. And we've got to make sure we're refreshing and giving the information out also, so
Exactly.
people can make informed
They are
decisions.
they are doing very great job. When I was debating with the ex-Muslim, first I went to the ex-Muslim summit when I was not open the channel because of the Iman Union people. Like they want to. They told me like, Ali bhai, he's from the Islamic Awakening channel. He motivated me to open your channel. It was not a plan to open a channel actually. So lots of people say you should open a channel because you have a lots of data. So I open it. So I'm working on the like political agenda. That was a mission, like to political agenda to expose, which is like spreading as a like Islamophobe in India. Like I debunk like Godi media. It's my target, and other stuffs, fake news and always spreading by in the name of Muslims. That was that is my mission to expose them and clear the doubt of Hinduism, so that extremists will be end. Who are the secular Hindu? They will think like, yes, it's true. So they will end up like in peaceful ease and all. So there are like many Hindus converted to Islam during this pandemic. They listen the ex-Muslim itself and Iman Union people like Kaisar Ahmad Raza, Amir Haq, Awaz Haq, and Mufti Yasin Nadim Al Bajdi, and like Islamic Awakening channel. So for like Asim Iftikhar, so many people are there. So they have listened to them and they think like, so they have cleared it out. So lots of Hindus converted to Islam, and there are like most of the people. We have did a recently one more stream where we uh, the topic was like कि हमने इस्लाम छोड़ के ही इस्लाम क्यों कबूल किया. That was a stream in my channel. So there are like lots of people. Half of the people I have taken, half of I was not taken. So like lots of testimony happened where like people wanted to leave the Islam, they come back again to the Islam. So that is the thing. That is the Iman Union did, and they have cleared all the doubts with the like philosophical way, logical ways. So many ways they have used it, and now they come to the Islam. And they have that doubt has been ending. Mostly argument is emotionally because our peoples in teenage very emotional on it. So they use emotional or paradox like arguments in it, so they can convert or they will revert to the things and all. If you are reverted to the Hinduism, they have no issues in India, ex-Muslim. If you are converting in Hinduism, there is a goal actually. So that was a task given to them, ex-Muslim in India. They will appreciate if you are converting into Hinduism. So that is why one ex-Muslim has been also reverted to the Sanatan Dharma, that is called Siddharth, ex-Muslim Samir. That friendly Muslim said, I have seen it. So that was a guy who converted to the Sanatan Dharma. So we have asked them to have a debate with us, Sanatan Dharma versus Islam. So who have more moral values in the world. So he is always fear about it.
Oh, I thought. Oh, he changed his mind again. Okay, because first he said, "I'm not going to choose a position."
Yeah.
Then he said, "I'm just a humanist." Then he said, then he was confused. So he always changed his thing, and he changed his name every couple of months also. So
Yeah.
when the views started going down, then he started changing his name
He's
also.
very
So
clever.
I didn't. Yeah, yeah. And yeah, he hasn't. They've just tried to carry on going and do it, but then they haven't had any debates. Then there's a problem when I think was it uh, someone responds wanted to have a debate with him. Who was that brother? They were trying to arrange a debate for a couple of weeks and
That is
stuff.
Awaze Haq, Amir
That's
Haq.
it. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
He
And
fear
he
and
was
run away from the live stream.
yeah, no, yeah. So they run away there also. So
Yeah.
there isn't anything there. There hasn't been any substance or cross communication. But I think everyone's just been focusing on themselves and focusing on the arguments and constantly concentrating on you know.
He also converted to the Christianity, if you know that.
No, did he? I thought that was just a
Yeah.
phase.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
well,
Yeah,
so I mean,
I have a video of it. Like, sorry, that is recording things and all. That is he went to the Rob Christian, and in a Rob Christian he said like, I praise Christianity, I love Christianities. So where he said like, if you are truly a Muslim, then abuse like Prophet or say something bad about the Muslim or Islam, because we are spending lots of dollar on ex-Muslim. So we wanted to confirm whether you are actual Muslim or not. So that is the goal of ex-Muslim, to earn money, because they
Yeah,
don't care about the
absolutely.
haram or halal.
Yeah,
They
true,
care
true.
about their desires, nothing else. If somebody paid more money, they will divert to that guy.
Sure,
That's it.
sure. We have to wrap the show up pretty soon, brother,
Yes, yes.
unfortunately, because it's nearly coming up to 7 o'clock, so we've got to get ready for iftar. The final
Sure.
thoughts from you, brother. What awareness can you bring to the audience regarding how to stay away from this type of love trap mentality, especially to our sisters, our beloved sisters in India and anywhere else? How can they stay away from this type of activity? What advice would you give?
I can say like they are like what in a broad basis I have do the research on this Bhagwa love trap. So in that they will come out like social media. We have a lots of sisters who are using like Instagram page where they go and ask them if they it's look like a Muslim or bearing hijab, and they say like we are proud Muslim. It will return, and they will bend to that account and they will say like. कि Assalamu alaikum. I wanted to convert to the Islam. I wanted to know about more Islam. So they go there inside. So they use social media platform doing messaging. If the girls is tapping, I just wanted to know the Islams and all. So then they will praise, oh, you have answered my all question where I asked lots of people. The girls will feel like, oh, because of me, he is converting to the Islam. That is also a trap. So we have to be very very conscious about it. Like we have to see what kind of step you are taking, because in Islam that is not allowed. The women are not allowed to give a dawa to the men, and men is not allowed to the give the dawa to the women and all. So that's the thing and all, or it should be a proper way to give the dawa and all. So that is my mentality in India. Because they think like, because of me, if I give a dawa to him, he will be converted to Islam. Later on, he will use it, and there was like lots of MMS happened with the Muslim girls in India. So that I'm not going to share, because there is like more privates and all. So they have shared it in a group. They have made a group in Telegram, Discord, and other stuffs and all, where they share those Muslim girls pictures and all inside, or MMS and all like this. So they are the things and all. So be stay above. If they're asking about I wanted to know Islam, so you can say that like we have better scholars. You can go learn from them. I'm not knowledgeable person, so you can go there. I don't know about the Islam. Case is finished like there and there. And don't if he messaging again and again, then block him right away. If he wanted to learn the Islam, he can go for the male persons and all. So he can learn from it. So this is the thing, and the social media platform is very worst right now because they are entering like because our girl in India, so lots of girls are playing this PUBGs and Fire Play and many games and all. They're inspired by like this guy Carrie Minati, who abuse YouTubers and all. So there are many girls who are inspired, many boys are inspired by these abusive YouTubers and all. So they think like we have to be a very bold way and also in a bold way they are using many chef many military sites and all. So they go through it and they attack on the Muslim girls. So stay away from this app. That's what I will say. They have targeting mainly on school, colleges, coaching classes, tuitions, MNCs, companies, and all. So where they can group, you can choose the group of Muslim people who are like practicing Muslim in there. Make a group and save from them. You can monitor itself, and if somebody is going to watch these things and all, you can go. Like sister can make their group and boys can make their groups and all. If they are going to watch this kind of love traps and all, they can talk to her or talk to him. So this can be end with it. And it should be like awareness campaign should be done in a masjid or families and all inside that every colony has a like masjid, and every colony they can gather, they can ask the parents to come up and have a meeting, have a WhatsApp chat and make a group of to monitor these things and all. So it can be and easily and all. So because we are that is why they are using like girls. It's easy to portray the girl, play with the girls and also. So this is the thing they are using their like innocent face and all, innocent voice and all, because they have targeted. They have kept the age of 14. They are targeting from 14 years of girls actually from 14 years. So this is the target in India that have decided in RSS. I have papers in Hindi. If you want, I can show you. There are 2 papers. Uh, you can see how to trap a Muslim girl. So that is they have shown. This thing.
Hopefully we can do that in episode 2 if you want to. Inshallah, we can plan something for next week and we can go into more depth. This show and this stream was to basically introduce you to my audience and my viewers, so they can understand, the depth you've got into doing research regarding this particular topic, the Hindutva and the love trap mentality. So hopefully we can do episode 2, inshallah, next week, also, so we can promote this more, because our sisters have to be told not to fall into this type of emotional, love trap. And the fathers and the mothers, we have to be educated in our religion, and we have to educate our children. This is why it's very important, as you brothers and sisters are fully aware, that the podcasts that we do here on CovFF, on Friendly Muslim channels and other channels, is to make awareness that religion, educational religion, knowledge of Islam is valuable. And this is one of the means to destroy nations and conquer nations, is to take away the knowledge. And of course, by taking away the knowledge, we are open game. We are going to be taken, as the Prophet ﷺ said, we'll be many in number. The famous hadith of Hudayfa ibn Yaman, where he mentioned to the Prophet ﷺ that we'll be many in number, brothers and sisters, but we'll be like the fluff or the scum on top of the ocean, and the nations will come and take from us. They'll take us like we're in a buffet or a meal, but we'll be weak in number. We'll be weak because our iman, our knowledge base has just gone. But we'll be many in number. So it's very important, brothers and sisters, to go back and learn the religion, to educate our children upon Islam. So our sisters don't fall into this type of emotional love trap, subhanAllah. Final thoughts from you, brother, friendly Muslim?
Yeah, I just want to address a comment that that there needs to be more streams. I mean, I have been working on this on the last year and a half, and making things aware of the situation in India, in Pakistan, also throughout the media, also. So it is something that I'm aware of. It's something that we want to bring awareness to. You might remember that when there were some issues in the UK,
Yeah.
we brought attention to it. We did a live stream on that also. So there is a lot to be aware of. Things are changing, things are rapidly changing, and there's new information coming out. So inshallah, after Ramadan, there will be more opportunities and a lot more content, videos, streams about a whole host of issues. So inshallah, we look forward to bringing these stories, information, and sharings with you all, inshallah.
Inshallah ta'ala. Definitely,
Inshallah.
brother Etihaad, I'll bring you back on again, hopefully after a week or so. We actually go into a particular topic regarding the Hindutva mentality and go into depth. I know we spoke about it briefly, but this is just an introduction to the audience. But I want to go into depth regarding the Hindutva and why has it arisen again. It's been hiding for or simmering for a certain period, but now it's come to the top where everybody can see what's actually taking place now, and maybe we can go into more depth regarding that. How do you feel about that, brother Etihaad?
Inshallah, I will be there.
Inshallah, I've got an email address. I will contact you, and inshallah we'll arrange something. Alhamdulillah, brothers and sisters, this has been a back-to-back stream. We had an initial stream earlier, which was quite fiery and quite interesting, with brother Mohammed Abdul Razak Al-Yemeni and King's Servant. That was a very good discussion prior to this one. Alhamdulillah, we're ending the day on this particular important, sensitive topic. And then tomorrow, inshallah, we have amazing guests joining us, Faris Al-Hammadi, all the way from the UAE. You brothers and sisters are probably fully aware of him. Sorry, did somebody want to say something?
Yeah, sorry, brother. Do we have a time confirmed for that now?
I've just WhatsApped him now.
Okay.
Over there, it's evening now in the UAE, so I think they're in Tarawih prayer now. So he just actually sent me a voice message. He'll let me know very, very soon. So that will be tomorrow. So look out for that, inshallah ta'ala. Jazakumullah khairan, brothers and sisters. Final words from our brothers before we end the show. Brother Etihaad, final words from you before we end, inshallah.
I really appreciate, because you have given it a platform where UK people also seeing it. It's happening all around the world, and they're targeting all kind of religion movements, not only the Muslims. In India, they're targeting Muslims, and all around the world also Muslim, Christians, and others religion movements to convert those women to because it's real, because they understand it's very easy to portray the women to convert into Sanatan Dharma. They show the good pictures, the behind the back you can see the lots of violence happen, lots of domestic violence happen with the girls, or either they are girls who did they have killed it. Recently case was happened. There was a girl called Naima. She converted to the Hinduism. That boy, then she become Isha. Then that guy kill him and throw in the well. So there was a panic death happened, and to body thoda gale nahi, so they have put a salt on it. So many things are happening. There are many girls. Israt, that was also killed by the Hindu guy who married the Israt, that Muslim girl. She also converted to the Hinduism. So many domestic violence happen with the Muslim girls. They have announced if you like it, then you can keep it as a wife, or otherwise use and throw. They have decided in the Hindu Mahasabha. So many cases happen.
Sure. Inshallah. Thank you for sharing that with us. Friend the Muslim, please, final thoughts from you before we end the show. Jazakallah khair.
Final thoughts is it's an important topic, and I'm glad that we're able to cover it, and inshallah we'll be covering more. So that's really it, bro. But looking forward to tomorrow also. So let's get it crack-a-lacking.
Inshallah. Alhamdulillah. Jazakumullah khair. I'm getting constant messages saying that we need to end the show. Jazakallah khair. Thank you, brothers and sisters, for watching. Stay tuned for more shows with brother Etihaad Responds. He has his own YouTube channel, as I just mentioned, Etihaad Responds. So check out brother Etihaad, show him some love and respect. Like and subscribe to his YouTube channel, and inshallah we can all benefit. Jazakumullah khair. Assalamu alaikum.